Wrap up the market and get back to Doc for a quick take on how the market closing has been. We've managed to, surface and hold on to that 11,400 level. It looked like we're going to even reach that mark for a bit, but we've managed to resurrect ourselves from the lows. So about 30 points higher. Of course, the major chunk of gains we've given up completely from the highs of the day. Didn't quite turn out to be that 11,450 close, which seemed possible just a few odd minutes back. 11,430 thereabouts in the Nifty futures is how we're closing in the day. Autos have been a laggard. Infrastructure, real estate, technology, telecom as well have been a bit of a laggard. Media, of course, has sprung up very smartly thanks to the move on Z. Fertilizers too have held tall. Textiles, power, banking, cap goods to some degree. It's a very unusual list of winners there. From within the Nifty, of course, there's been a Tech M, Bharti, ICICI Bank, Maruti, SBI, which have held out, as is HDFC Life. From within the broader universe, Z, Adani Enterprises, Nalco, PVR and Tata Chemical have had an excellent day, as has been the case for even a PNB for that instance. That's also managed a good show, as is PVR, like I mentioned. On the flip side, though, some losses for Chola Finance, Maharaja Batteries, Bharat Forge, Idea, Indiabulls Housing. Within the Nifty, the pressure came in from an ONGC, from Coal India, from Kotak Bank, Infosys, Britannia and Nestle, which were laggards in trade today. Avan?
Well, so many newsmakers, but as you highlighted, clearly the day belongs to Z with that stellar rally that they came out with. Brokerages, by the way, continue to remain very upbeat on the fact that there have been disclosures, more transparency in place, and that advertising revenue is going to move back to normal. RIL, of course, is a newsmaker. Reliance Retail acquiring majority equity stake in NetMed's parent for about 620 crore rupees. We got you the ET Now exclusive on RBL Bank. They're announcing that fundraise via the QIP route, $500 million, and lots of marquee names like Chris Cap, Bajaj Holdings, Multiple Assets and Blackstone may participate in this QIP. Indiabulls Real Estate, they finalized the merger terms with the Embassy Group, which marks the exit of Indiabulls now from the real estate sector. Those multiplex stocks, as you flagged up, on fire with the fact that the centre may be allowing the opening of cinemas, according to news reports. This is as early as next month. Muthoot Finance as well in focus. The standalone profit slightly above street estimates at 840 crores, provisions at 14 crores, and NII at 1,444 crores has been a bit below what the street was penciling in. Phoenix Mills at QIP as well to raise about 1,100 crores. Catholic Syrian Bank rallied on the back of a stellar set of numbers. Uflex, a twofold jump in their profits, and Dilip Bilkon as well. They won a joint venture with HCC for a construction order. CK, let's get in a quick take as to how you've read into today's move.
Well, I think Nifty did all right, but not too happy with the way Bank Nifty could not really build upon what it started doing from yesterday and showed some promise in the morning. So the quick fizzling out in Bank Nifty's attempt to go higher was a bit of a disappointment, although it still sustains about 22,000, so that's okay. It's still in there with a little bit of chance to build on what it has made. Reliance unable to sustain its higher levels is also a slight disappointment, but it's pulled back to around yesterday's level, so hopefully now it will mount that challenge on the supply zone, which is about 20 rupees above the current levels. So I think that is the biggest takeaway as far as the index part is concerned. HDFC Bank contributed about 1% to the gains in the Nifty, but then Infi TCS took away those kind of gains. So what I mean here is that the other heavyweights are not really pitching and battling for the gains in the indices. So until there is a better unison in the breadth aspect, I think it will go by